Alright, it's Audio Wave TV, Trap Couch. We in the motherfucking building with a pioneer, MC, a street legend. Let me see. A motherfucking hip hop historian who I love debating with on hip hop all the time. Let me see. All around real nigga. Rio Sims. Welcome to motherfucking Trap Couch interviews. You on the Trap Couch with your boy.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening on the motherfucking Trap Couch? Rio Sims, aka the Block Reporter, Regis Sims, TBI Regis Sims is going down. What's happening?
You had more names than I had. I had a lot of shit, and you still had more than me. That's fucking crazy.
There's a lot of shit going on, man. Paperwork, shit. So, you know, I'm Rio Sims legally, and I'm Regis Sims legally. I did it two ways for two reasons.
So you staying, what we on? You quarantining?
Yeah, man, I'm practicing my social distancing, you know what I'm saying?
Social distancing. Yeah.
I ain't got no choice but to practice my social distancing. Shit. Sit my ass still. You gotta be able to be a hustler to sit your ass still.
Social distancing is definitely important. So, we start off all trap interviews with trap shit, hood shit, and we gotta ask niggas where they from, you know what I'm saying, where your mama stay, where your grandma stayed, you know, and you gotta give us, you know what I'm saying, we want to, if you didn't originate, you know what I'm saying, we want, if you migrated like a nigga like me, I'm from Cali, born in, you know what I'm saying, born in Cali, raised in Michigan, moved, you know what I'm saying, so I know your story is similar, so we kind of want to break down to that.
I can say it like this. I'm actually a native of my actual neighborhood. It's one of them places like it's so hard to escape. I'm from Muskegon, Michigan, born, partially raised. I stayed a lot of places, ward of the state. I don't like saying that shit, but it's the truth. Ward of the state, they'll move around.
Let's back up. Hold on. We break it down shit too, so I might stop you.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
but ward of the state is, you know what I'm saying, for people that don't know what that is. I didn't even know what that really meant until I met you.
Ward of the state means the state is your parents. It means you're a foster child. It means you're equivalent to a foster child if you ain't a foster child. I wasn't a foster child. My family always kind of rescued me at that last moment. I've stayed in foster homes, but when it was time to get adopted, somebody just wouldn't let me go. They'd come get me and send me to this city. I switched schools every 3 months. It's just the ward of the state. I had my independency when I was 15. I could have got a job, a house, a car, license, anything at 15. I got my independency at 15. You gotta be 15 to get it. I think you can get it at 14, but you gotta be taking care of somebody. But I got it at 15 because I think I was declined, legally able to take care of myself.
All right,
at 15.
We got that. We got that part down. I had to.
And I already
now
had
we
kids.
can get back to the. I have to get that. You had 15. You had kids. Well. We gonna get back to that, as they say. We gonna make sure we step back on that. But so, all right. So you're a native of your neighborhood, which means you were born, living in what area?
Mason Street. It's in Muskegon, Michigan. Mason Street. We call it Mason Street. That's the name of the hood. Of course, the main street is Mason. Started on 5th and Mason, way back in the day.
Historic hood.
Yeah, really is, man. It really is.
So you've been
my mom stayed on Muskegon. Her first house was on Muskegon when she was a teen. She had me as a teen on Muskegon Street in Muskegon, Michigan. My granny stayed on 5th and Monroe, which I ended up helping make a real live, aka the Carter, something like that.
The trap. Before the trap.
5th and Monroe.
Because I've been through that as a kid. I was just like, I just, like, early. You know what I'm saying? Me and you know this story, but just for niggas, like, when we was in high school, I came through that motherfucker when I was in, like, 9th, 10th grade, maybe, because I was new to coming downtown to go to school because I'm from the Heights. Back and forth. Well, whatever. So, back and forth. I can't even say that because I'm back and forth so much to going to school, so I came over this nigga crib in the hood. We teenagers. He got, like, it's a trap. Like, I don't remember I never been downstairs, but upstairs there wasn't no furniture, nothing. It was just, like, work and him and just looking out the window and just, like, making money. That's all I seen, and that shit fucked my head up forever. Like, I was like, what is he doing? Like, where's your parents at? Like,
out the dirty money, my ace. We used to have our heads out the window. Upstairs, we got my head out the window, we're looking up and down the street. Somebody come, we sliding the cup down. Dumb as hell, looking stupid. Life of a trap nigga.
So yeah, just to get back to you, I just had to get the streets that story. Like, I seen this shit. So this interview right here is like an interview where I seen a lot of this shit as a kid, another teenager, like, with responsibility. That's the best way I can say it. Like, a teenager that had responsibility early. So.
Now let you take care of your business. I had to learn that on my own. That didn't even come from nobody else. That ain't no quote from nobody else.
Okay, so raised over there, how was you was grown early, so I guess this definitely goes to the statement was like, how did you grow up in your environment, and why did you raise yourself, basically? Because we was like 14. We was just freshmen, like, when I remember this shit. Like, we was at least 9th or 10th grade, maybe for 15, but not over 15 for sure.
Well, around my time, there was a epidemic that hit our generation. It was called the crack era. And my mom, my dad, my dad was absent, but shit, I knew who he was. A 10-block radius in this motherfucking city. So my mom and my dad was absent. My mom was locked up. My dad didn't give a fuck. I was too street for him. He was proper. I was a street nigga, and he put me out at 12 for writing a rap about it.
So your pop put you out at 12 for being a street nigga.
I wrote a rap about him.
But you couldn't have been a street nigga.
I was a hit him up.
Right. We're about to get to that, but I'm saying, like, if he didn't, like, so basically you was with your moms.
Nah.
Because your shit is complicated. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
I wasn't with my mom.
All right, wait. So you was ward of the state, but you got a crib from your grandma's. But before that, you tried to live with your dad at 12, and he put you out because you was too street.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. Shit.
Damn, what kind of nigga is he? Like, how's your nigga? What was you doing, my nigga? Like, how was you too street? And this coming from me, so I was wild young too.
It could have been me, because now that I'm a grown man with my own responsibilities, I know I ain't putting up with nobody else shit neither. So it could have been me. I didn't know though, but I was also rough. I was also raised in the wild. I come from living in shelters, the pursuit of happiness type shit.
So he wasn't used to you.
Nah, he was
or
proper.
Was it?
That's why I said my pops was proper. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't ready for me to be like a belligerent type of person. He wasn't ready for that type of shit. Like, my stepmom heard me singing R&B CD, the whole fucking CD. She heard me singing, and I was 11. I wasn't even 12 yet. They kicked me off the basketball team because they caught condoms in my pocket. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't even go play in a 5-on-5 tournament at middle.
Okay, hold on. So let me dial it back. You gotta dial this shit back. This shit gonna be a fucking series. Why wasn't your pops awarded you from of the state. Why didn't your pop step in?
He wasn't that type of dude. Shit.
So he basically just left you to the.
He wasn't stand up for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just everybody got their own story. But
So
like,
your pops was
in my era, it was embarrassment with crack.
It's my cousin
so
too.
When it
so
came,
I want to know, like, is this nigga a sucker or not, man?
When it came, yeah,
we both got kids.
He a sucker. He a sucker.
We ain't gonna put his name out there, nothing, but we just I just want the people to know, like, it was real. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga didn't, he didn't step up.
He didn't come beat my ass and make me be what I'm supposed to be, as far as in his eyes. That's how you supposed to do it. When they your child, you gotta step up and beat the shit out that motherfucker. Facts. Ain't nothing to talk about. If you don't beat the shit out of him, literally with your physically, I should say, if you don't beat the shit out of him physically, you beat the shit out of him with everything else that you do. I don't care if it's verbally. I don't care if it's punishment. I don't care if it's stripping them of privileges. I don't care what you do. You beat the shit out of him. Because that's your child. And the only thing with him if he would have been beating the shit out of me, I wouldn't have knew the motherfucking wrong difference between wrong and right. Because everything that was all right with me by the age of 12, I was fucking shit. And you just think he kicked me off the basketball team because I had some condoms. Shit, you know what I'm saying? When I get with him, I was coming from a different city. He come and pick me up from on the curb. My mama in jail. Shit. So, you know, he come pick me up like that. I got sprayed by a skunk. I'm talking about some real live movie shit. That shit was crazy.
That shit is nuts. Like, this shit is crazy right here. This shit is crazy. So, all
right.
But
got me though. So,
ward of the state. Went with pops at 12. You know, I identify with that, and I ain't trying to just add my shit in there, but like. Damn, I think even when we talk all the time, I tell you, like, nigga, our shit is, like, so fucking identical. By 14, I was the same way. I was out dolo, like, I had to do, that's how we met. Like, I was out doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, but whatever. So, when you was in the hood, on the block, in your own shit, grandma bless you. Grandma's is always a blessing. Shout out to those. And,
sweet hell.
Is that when you start rapping? Or like just the hip hop shit. So when did you start rapping? Like,
I've been rapping
since going back to the story about Pops. You said that was at 12. So was that your first rap?
No.
Was it about him?
No. Nah. I did Right I'm Bad by LL Cool J. But the first time I heard it and by the time I remembered it, I was bad as a motherfucker when it came to flow. I could put my own lyrics to that shit when I was a baby and the song was already ancient. But that's the actual first time I remember, you know, the first song that actually just made me say, what the fuck is this? When Cool J?
LL Cool J, I'm bad.
So, and I was a baby. I was about 6, and every time I went around family members, they would just say rap. And I was already rapping since 4, but by 6 in Milwaukee, I was doing billboards, talent shows, Boys and Girls Club, shit like that.
Also, you been
dancing and rapping and shit. So I've been doing this shit my whole life. I had a beat. I started writing instantly. Shit, I don't rap forever. That's all I know. That's just me. Music is just me. I can write any kind of music. So, forever.
Cool. So you've been rapping forever since what? We'll say what? 8?
No, 6.
6. Oh, 6.
I was in the 1st grade, 6 years old.
Okay,
I moved back up here to Muskegon for a year and a half, and I still remember my first rap. You know, so you know this.
6.
And it was
what was the first rap? Shoot. You know, I want to know if you ain't got a bar. Just get a bar. See, I told niggas in another interview I did, like, man, my first, I don't remember no bar, but it was to ABC.
It was about tying my shoes, man. It taught me how to tie my shoe. It's the same under the loop and the hop the hoop. And then when you get done, I'm just tying my shoe. Yeah, I'm tying my shoe. That's how I do. I'm just tying my shoe. It was kind of like a chorus. You know what I'm saying? It was
was
kind of
kinda
like a
hard,
chorus. But as I did that, it was with the rap that came from the bunny here tying your shoe over and under the hump. I made a little beat, and I can also I can beat on the table and rap. It's at the same time. So yeah, I'm tying my shoe. I'm just tying my shoe. That was